Huzzah!
The final break, and now we are left with Sir Owen and an hourglass. And the hourglass, I should let you know ahead of time, is actually, setting time, a timer. There is a timer inside of the hourglass, and no matter if you turn it either way, it continues. But it's quite a large one, so you've got quite a bit of time. Maybe this hourglass knew that Sir Owen has a hard time getting places.
Is it filled with glitter?
It is not any of the familiar glitter. It seems to be just sand. Just sand.
That's a letdown.
Mm-hmm. But who knows what'll happen.
So I kind of get up and dust myself off and pick up the hourglass and kind of bring it to Kendra's attention. Since it seems odd that with me turning it the way that it would normally reverse direction in, it's not reversing direction.
I don't even think I really need to check. I believe this is magical. Do you have any connection to an hourglass or time? Maybe there's a countdown? I'm saying this to Owen.
Maybe it's the final countdown?
Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
Support.
But do you...
No, but it means nothing to me, and I just thought as a being of magic that maybe it would register something.
It's a magical hourglass.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah. It seems like we were meant to have it. It's not like we were creating much vibration for that rock to fall on me. So...
Or maybe all it needed was you guys squeezing through it to fall.
Yeah, I think maybe this is a sign that we should quicken our pace.
Yeah.
This whole time I've continued walking.
Okay.
So I'm following you.
Yeah, and then right, as I say that...
We can walk and talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed that...
So you guys are about 25 feet behind the party at this point, you guys. So, one part of the party is here, and then you guys...
I'm okay, by the way. Thanks for...
Yeah, so much concern.
I got it, yeah.
So yeah, that's actually closer. That's about 15 feet away. So you guys are about 15 feet behind the party. You guys continue walking, and it appears as if this darkness has lifted once you guys got out of this cavern. And it resumes the normal forest that you were in before. Pull you back. So you guys are now around this area right here. And, go ahead.
I'm not sure because Twitch hasn't caught up yet, but have you swapped the overlay?
Yeah.
Nope.
So they can see it.
Thank you. Okay. So we are here now. This is where the back of the party is, and this is where the front of the party is. You notice that there's this very sharp turn in the road, so where you are, you actually can't see the road going north. You can only see it cutting out. Because it's such a sharp turn, it almost looks as if it's like a dead end. So as you guys walk up, out of nowhere...
I like Owen's look there.
There is this tiny chicken, and the chicken comes out, and it hops out, and it does its chickenly noises, and it starts pecking at all of your feet. And it just comes through and starts pecking everyone as if it's almost inspecting you.
I raise my staff.
I
And
take
if
out my
no one
rosemary.
stops me, I will whack them.
I got a firebolt spell. You can roast this thing very fast.
And the chicken then, out of nowhere, bursts into a tiny, cute little elf and says,
I
"Whoa,
thought you were
whoa,
gonna say
whoa!
glitter.
Please, no! Excuse me, half-orc.
What
was
are
just
you?"
ensuring that you were the party that is being expected to come through as the party for the soul binding. And that
And you
is
couldn't just ask
well,
the question.
no. Oh, if I were just a chicken, then I'm just a chicken.
Then you're just delicious.
Dinner.
And you taste good with rosemary.
Yeah, we could have.
Of which we have a quantity.
It's true. But I could sense that you were very on the defense, so that's why I revealed my true self. Most people don't respond that negatively just to a wild animal, but it seems
Have you not
as
seen
if
the tiny furry creatures over there?
it seems as if you all
must be
have
good
ran
to
into
you.
a few things to make you a bit skeptical of this forest, which is, safe since I just turned into an elf in front of your eyes. What I have to inform you of is Sir Emric is very aware of your impending arrival, and he warns you of a meadow that you must cross as the final passage to his abode.
You click your pen to how you speak and your inflection.
Oh, thank you.
You take pauses in clicking it when you took pauses in speaking. I thought that was cute.
That's very observant. But what you don't know is obviously where these meadows are. They are, of course, ahead of you. That's why you're talking to me. But what I must warn you of is that, and he points at Owen, he says, that hourglass indicates the time that you have to make it through the meadow. And if you get through the meadow in time, then Sir Emric will allow all of you into his home. If only some of you make it through, then, well, we'll just have to see what your fate is, because Lord Emric is convinced that there are a few of you who might not be keen enough to get through the meadow. So, I'm here to let you know in advance, because he loves his games. He loves his little tricks, if you will, if you haven't noticed coming through here. And the last and final trick he just simply has revealed, which is not very much like Lord Emric. So I bid you the farewell, and he disappears. So he's warned you that this journey to the other wizard is very close, but also there seems to be, his little tricks, and you'll have to see what they are. So you guys continue on this path, and let me create a new page for you.
While we're kind of walking.
Yeah, and you just obviously
On
talked
the
to this
path.
weird magical elf, so...
Well, right,
Yeah.
but I just kind of mentioned to Ingrala once we get there to halt her travel once we get to this said meadow, so that we can observe it first before just kind of charging right into it.
Grala takes a deep breath and lets it out very slowly and just folds her arms. Well, commence with the check-in. Where's Rogue Dragon?
We have to get there first, but yeah.
I allow it, even though we're not there yet. I will allow it.
Well,
Should we
Rogue
be
Dragon
running?
immediately does 5 somersaults and says, Rogue Dragon's training is about to commence. Checking for traps. friends of Rogue Dragon are counting on him. Gonna do the stuff. Gonna make them proud. Checking for her tracks.
Please.
So Rogue Dragon is gonna commence singing the song as he goes ahead of the party to look for traps.
Okay. Let me move you guys to. All right. So the meadow is a very tall one. You actually can't see through it, but it sounds like a typical meadow. You hear some wildlife, birds, maybe some different ground movement, like rabbits or snakes, or the typical things. There might even be some brownies or an orc.
Exploding Furbies?
Yeah, exploding Furbies might come back through. No. So yeah, this is.
Is it just really tall grass?
It's it's
Like taller than Rogue Dragon's head? Because he's like 8 feet.
No, so anyone who's over like 6 feet can see across, but it's just very tall meadow all the way across, so you can't really see into it, but they can see out. They can see how far the meadow is, and it goes as far as the eye can see.
Mm-hmm. And we have to get, so there's nothing that you could see on the other side of it.
No.
I asked this to
yeah, sorry.
Rogue Dragon.
Oh, so I can't see anything. Like I can't see any point.
You just see a bunch of beautiful, calm, peaceful meadows.
Rogue Dragon turns to Kinder and asks, as politely as Rogue Dragon can, would you like me to hold you up so you can see, and maybe you'll know if there's magical things?
I don't want you to hold me up. I'm gonna climb up you instead, alright? I have some dignity.
Okay, and then Rogue Dragon puts out his tail he forms it into little stairs.
What are you, a cartoon?
Yeah, well, kind of in my brain. And well, he does the best that he can, so that Kinder can walk up with as much comfort as possible.
Kinder sits on the dragon's shoulder like a perched parrot. I don't think we really need to worry about magic or traps. I think we need to worry about how much time we have left. Oh, and does it look like much has passed? I don't really know how much time is in that hourglass.
If I observe, can I notice how much is left versus how much?
I'll actually keep it over here for you guys. Like so. Oh yeah, that's a great one.
How long would it take to burn down this meadow, do you think?
Probably a really long time.
Probably longer than we have. Yeah.
So
I want to take a rock and throw it into the meadow to see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Can we start running?
What's the situation with the time?
Okay, I'm gonna show you where it's at right now. Okay. Anytime I mark a black line through it, that's the new progression. Okay. Or I can always change that color too if it's confusing. But it's coming down. So at this point, you've got a decent layer.
What is that little red thing right there?
Okay. So while we're filling in that,
there you go.
Alright,
Yeah,
so I'm going to suggest that we take 5 minutes to pull the rope that we were given out of our bags and tie ourselves together so that we can't get separated while we're traveling through the meadow. Because I feel like, as someone with a soldier's background, I have the tactical mindset to not want to get split up.
Okay. So do you guys just kind of create, you hold the rope, or are you looping it for each, how are you creating this?
I would probably tie mine around my waist because I want my hands free for my staff.
Same.
Okay.
Also, I want to roll a perception check
Okay.
to see if I can notice anything out of place in this meadow.
Perfect.
Nah.
You look around and you...
Oh, wait, I roll persuasion. JK.
Oh, okay.
Where does it start with P?
Yeah.
So bad. That's
Okay,
better.
perfect. Okay, so you look out into the meadow, and you now, looking closer, you can see that the path is lighter, but you can still see a path through the meadow, like this center part. Like there's a very gentle path, as if people have also traveled through it.
When you're like old, like.
I still suggest we tie each other together.
Yeah, I'm still doing
Probably
that, but I
in
point
the
out
same order that we went through the cave in.
Okay, so you're still last,
Yeah.
and then me.
Can I sit on top of you, Rogue Dragon? I'm scared.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna make you move slower. So you're gonna need to remove. Let's see, how much do you weigh, Kinder? Do you know roughly?
I weigh 33 pounds.
30 pounds. Okay, so take off. Let's see, what's your movement speed right now, Vanessa?
I weigh 40 pounds.
You weigh 40. Okay.
Where will it say movement speed?
If this is gonna slow her down, I don't want to do that then.
Okay,
I have
yeah,
high
it
agility.
says speed right there, so you should see 30 or 25 or 35 or 20, 15.
Speed right where?
Yours is 30. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I see.
with her, you would walk at 25.
Which is mine.
So you would be second to last with her on top of your shoulders, and then Owen behind you.
So it's not that bad. I mean, you
Oh
can
yeah,
still
it's
do
not
it.
that bad.
Yeah, okay. So yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do Ngrala, then Zennifer, then Rogue Dragon / Kinder, and then me.
Okay. Cool. So you guys start walking through, right? Vanessa, let me look here at your.
They get stuck right here.
What is your detect? I'm trying to look at your detect traps. Do you have a?
No, that was for my tongue.
You're constantly. Dex is so.
Does it hurt so
My question is, do you have to actively? Does she just see traps and she's always looking for them, or does she have to roll to see the trap? That's what I'm trying to decide.
We have passive perception,
Right.
but I think you can maybe have her do like a perception roll, and that'll just cover us.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and do that for me then, Vanessa.
How do I do that?
That would be D20, right? Plus her.
You can roll it on your character sheet if you filled in your skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
okay.
you're right, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So let me. Yeah. A 4. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Ruh-roh.
So, as you guys walk through, you hear a click. And Rogue Dragon, you look down and notice that you have just stepped on a trap. And you can't tell what. Nothing is attacking, nothing's coming out. But you definitely know that Rogue Dragon accidentally missed a trap. And now
I didn't miss a trap. I just found it.
you
PS.
did find it. You did
So-
find it. Yeah, you play however. Go. You found a trap, so.
Rogue Dragon found a Rogue Dragon found a trap. Rogue Dragon found a trap. No one panic. Rogue Dragon's not panicking. No one's panicking. I found a trap. I found it. It's under my foot. I'm making sure it's not going anywhere. It clicked. I found a trap. I found it.
I just kind of look over my shoulder.
Yeah, what kind of...
Someone pick me off of her.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I suggest to Kinder she let me pull her off of Rogue Dragon.
It's like a child reaching for her father.
Rogue Dragon is a little sad that she's freaking out that way, but doesn't show people. But he's kind of like hurt a little bit.
I like kind of. I want to like listen and see if I can hear anything coming through the grass.
Okay, go ahead.
Roll some perception, which is not the same as persuasion, turns out.
Okay, Ngrala, you hear a whistle that's starting to come towards the party.
I hear whistling approaching us. I don't know if that is a missile or what.
And here is where I need all of you to roll a dexterity, please. Dexterity check.
Jesus. Get wrecked. Okay. A dex save.
Yeah, that's dex save.
Can I have advantage for hearing it coming?
Yes.
Sweet. Then it's a 24.
So for Dex, it's my score is 17, but my mod is 3. So what number do I put?
You roll the save button next to your dex.
In core stats, if you look to the right of where it says Dex, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 13, and then wait.
There's a button that says save. Just click
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay. That's so
Yeah.
easy. I was making that way too hard. All right.
Okay, guys. So, Ngrala and Zenifer and Rogue Dragon are able to see these tiny little arrows with tiny little feathers attached come through, and they're like coming up and then they come down, and only one hits Kinder and one hits Sir Owen. Now, Kinder, because you are a mage, you begin to feel these effects, and so do you, Owen. And what is happening is you both begin to giggle outrageously. You giggle so hard, you think everything is the funniest thing you've ever heard of in your life. I mean, somebody says hello, and you roll on the floor laughing. So, Kender, in your fit of giggling, you still realize that this is a magical enchantment. And go ahead with your Arcana.
Do we take damage?
No damage. Not this. No. Okay, you identified this as Tasha's hideous laughter.
Do I know of a cure or the duration of it?
Yes, so it can last up to 1 minute, and it is dependent on your concentration.
Just keep running! Just keep running, you guys. Let's go.
Now, you do have the advantage of a saving throw if it was triggered by damage, but it wasn't. You guys triggered it. You have Rogue Dragon to thank for this. So yes, you two though are falling into fits of laughter, Kender and Owen. So it's actually taking time away. The hourglass is now about here. So this part is gone. Party, how do you respond to help them? Because they are pretty much stable. I mean, like stabilized right here, laughing hysterically. There's not really much movement going on. You guys are just so tickled that you can't even move.
I sling Owen over my shoulder and move forward.
I do the same with Kinder.
Okay. Okay, so the party continues on. Unfortunately, a lot of you avoided the giggling serum that is coursing through Owen and Kinder. So you guys continue on. And as you continue on, I need you to roll again, Miss Rogue Dragon.
Why me? For perception?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, nice! Okay.
I thought
Well,
Rogue Dragon!
well, there was this very thin tripwire, and it glitters because it's like a fish.
Everything does.
Yeah, well, it does, yes. But it's glittering in the sense of it's clear, and only you can catch a slight glimpse of light off of it. And you, with ease, somersault over it, and as you somersault over it, you take your sharp, beautiful scales and just slice it right down the middle, and you disarm the tripwire.
That is exactly how I would do it. You are so right. Like, with the tumbling and everything. You knew it!
Yes, Rogue Dragon succeeds!
Yes, that's the pose! You got it!
While you're carrying me,
like-
and I'm just crying but laughing at the same time.
No, but I'm cradling you very gently.
You're like, this is the best ride ever!
And I don't even notice that a trap was there because Rogue Dragon just somersaults sometimes. I just like keep walking, didn't even notice.
Nice.
And then Rogue Dragon's like, Rogue Dragon, finding the traps, saving the day, and making friends. And then like kind of hugs Kinder when he sings "Making Friends."
Love me.
Oh no.
Also, I rogued it.
You did. You rogued so hard.
I did. It's very exciting for Rogue Dragon.
So you continue on the path for a while. The meadows are quiet and comforting. There's not really much to them at this point. But yet again, as you continue to walk through, Rogue Dragon, I'm going to need you to look out for another set of traps because Sir Emmerich thinks this is very funny.
Okay. Perception again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Rogue it. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, this one.
We have two rogues, are they both
Yeah,
armed?
there's another rogue here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's so boring for the
No,
other
no
one.
worries.
You should roll 2 though, just in case.
So, sorry guys, I'm still such a noob.
It's okay. Perception.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, the rogues, the crimsons, the whatever you want to call them, they certainly aren't looking for traps right now. Okay, so this trap, actually, you know exactly what happens after this trap because the instant that you both detonate the trap, the ground in front of you turns into not quicksand, but a very difficult, thick mud that you're going to really have. Now, fortunately for you, it's only 10 feet wide, but it's still quite the trek, and it could obviously be slowing you down a bit.
Can I use, like, does it occur, like, where our feet are already?
Like, are all of us in it? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, they've created that. Yeah, they set the trap off, and the trap immediately turned the ground into this
All of us,
very,
okay.
yeah, like a
can I roll?
clay type of consistency.
Can I roll athletics to power through?
You sure can.
Is our minute over by now?
Yes,
That
I'm
we're-
sorry. Yeah, you guys are not
Okay.
giggling anymore. Okay, and Grala, you're just moving very slowly. Everyone at this point, you're moving at like 10 speed going through.
Well, since Kendra and I aren't, I mean, I didn't say anything to get down because I don't mind being carried in it. So
Yeah, so maybe
I guess
get
Kendra
thrown.
and I aren't. Yeah, I guess we aren't technically in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I get slowed down, I just throw you to the other side to take some of the weight off of me.
Okay, so
Okay.
can you do a strength check for me to see if you could?
Yes.
I mean, you're half orc, so it's very likely, but
Yeah, just.
yeah, you heft him over, and he almost
Can I
slightly.
do a dex check to see how gracefully I
Oh,
land?
please.
Okay.
I'd like to do. Can I do a athletics check as well?
So
So Owen flies through the air, clumsily flailing his arms and legs, and just head dives right into the ground and moves forward about 5 feet with his face just planted into the mud, and he comes to a screeching halt. You now
I got
have
it.
quite a
I got
headache.
it. I'm
Stuck the landing.
I'm good.
Nailed it. Okay, Rogue Dragon, what were you saying?
Oh, I like to also. Can I do an acrobatics check?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, you
Nice.
effortlessly, although you keep setting these traps off, you're finding a way to
I
not
find
be
them. I find
affected
them.
by the traps. I'm sorry, you find them. You're very good at finding them.
Huh.
So yes, you just, almost as if you tiptoe and somersault right through it, and not even affected by this awful, weird clay consistency that that the other party members are trying to get through.
I tiptoe like this,
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
That's how I do it.
Cool.
With Kinder.
Yeah.
I'm like hugging Kinder while tiptoeing like this.
Yeah. Very okay. So the only person who is now stuck in it is Jennifer.
Sweet.
Yes. So Jennifer, what do you want to do?
Where's that rope, yo?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we should all still be technically attached, so Grala and I should be able to just float.
Can I also do an athletic check to see if I just tumbled along with it, or can I pull
Yeah,
myself
if
with
you-
the rope to
yeah.
whoever's like still?
Mm-hmm. Either
Okay.
way.
Yeah, let's do that.
And, Owen, you notice your hourglass is fading quickly. You don't have much time left.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not super strong.
Turns out.
Turns out you just hold on, and you're gonna have to
We're
hope
just gonna pull you out.
that the
Okay,
party,
cool.
yeah. I'm going to assume that the entire party together can pull one
Yeah,
person out.
for sure.
So, all right. So
Thanks,
you get
guys.
through this annoying little trap. It didn't really do much except annoy you all. So you continue on the path, and you finally see in the far distance, like the last time, another chimney with some smoke. Rogue Dragon, would you like to try to identify what is brewing here, or
Yes.
yes? Okay,
Absolutely.
go ahead.
How do I do that?
That was with your smell bonus perk thing with your race. Hold on. Let me look at you.
While Rogue Dragon is kind of pointing his nose around in the air, I point out the lack of sand remaining to the party.
I've been stomping up to this door while this is happening.
Okay, so the house is still at least,
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
200 feet away. And so it's a little bit of a trek, but Ngrala, if you mean that you're like speeding up to just try to make some headway over there now that you're not carrying Sir Owen, that's totally fine.
I'm not.
I mean, you're still
necessarily-
tied to us, so I don't know how
Yeah.
well that goes.
Oh, I'm strong enough that you guys start getting like at least you feel the pull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do this. We're just moving, and then as we're moving forward,
What did we use? What did we use? I can't remember what we used. Intelligence, maybe? Or... What was it? Or no, it was... Didn't we just use your perception for that?
Sure. You want to just do that?
Yeah, I think it was perception. Okay. Oh, yeah. So you smell from this chimney it's a very odd fragrance. It's not one that you're actually too familiar with. You believe it's some type of herb, but it's kind of, I don't know. It doesn't really smell that great to you. You kind of sniff and then you're like, whew, that stinks. I would say that the best fragrance to describe it as is it gives a skunky fragrance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh.
So you can determine at this point that maybe he's in a swampy area.
How long
so-
does it take me to get to the door?
Dragging the party reluctantly behind you would take you.
I mean, we're not fighting it. We're just.
Okay, so she's kind of just pulling everyone along.
But she can only really go as fast as Kinder and I can
Right,
go.
so 20. It takes you about 10 minutes.
Road Dragon says, trouble is brewing, and it doesn't smell good.
Mm-hmm.
Smells of something not pleasant. It's not rosemary chicken.
It's not. Or alligator.
I just snarl something under my breath in Orcish,
Mm-hmm.
and I go up to the house and kick the door in.
Okay. You try to kick the door in. Can you roll that for me?
I make an effort. What would that be?
Let's go with, let's see, strength. You're just trying to billow on through there. Okay. So, you pound your fist angrily into the door, and you, even though it is a steel door, you put some dents in it. And whoever lives here, which you all assume is Sir Emmerich, definitely will know that you're here, as if he didn't already know from all of the traps he made you guys walk through.
I start untying myself and just double check and see if the rogues want to untie themselves too.
Yeah.
I am thoroughly distracted by pounding
Right.
on and swearing at the door.
I'm untying myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm also,
I just
Road
have,
Dragon
like-
is also doing.
I just have rope dangling.
I mean, if
from
you
my
we
leg.
might do something while Ingrala's furiously trying to beat this door down.
And I think that you should know that the front of the house definitely, has some signs that you can read. It has, it seems like a kind of an interesting place. It's a cute little house. It doesn't look anything like the last wizard. Kender, you notice some arcane spells, like writing, across the top of the entire house. So it definitely feels as if it's a safe place to be. You can
Before I got there.
You can read some of the spells and tell that they're protective spells. So maybe the half orc shouldn't be so aggressive. It is a very powerful wizard. So.
Grana, you might want to step back just a little bit and stop destroying this person's wizard's house. Just a suggestion. I mean, I don't.
I stop and I look down at you.
I'm far away. I'm all the way here.
No, I still am holding you like a kitten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody come to address the?
No, it doesn't seem
Right.
like anyone's very amused by the way that you're pounding on the door.
Is there still sand in the thing?
Yes. Very,
Is it
very
moving?
small. Yes, it is still trickling. So
Can we read any of the signs?
Yeah, there's one in common.
What does it say? I would like to read it.
Okay, the one sign says, "Read the other sign."
Is there one in Elvish?
What is the other? What language is the other sign in?
The other one is in Elven.
Okay.
So
I would
who
attempt
can
to then read.
Elven.
I can.
Okay, so Sir Owen,
Hey guys, this sign says to read the other sign.
you squint down and look at this one, and it says, "No, look back at the other sign." And when you all do, the other sign says, "Please pull on the magical rope above your head." And if you all look up, you see this tattered rope that's just hanging there. If you would have looked up before, you would have noticed it. But of course, the signs are there for those who don't pay attention.
So it's just like from the sky. It's like a
Yeah,
like
it's just a magical hanging tattered piece of like you could literally
From the
pull it.
ceiling of the
No,
like an awning, or just to the
it is
infinity of the
literally
sky?
just floating in the sky, just right above your heads, just floating, waiting to be pulled.
I attempt to yank it out of the sky.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, well, you don't succeed in pulling it out of the sky, but what you do succeed in is setting off the most thunderous doorbell you've ever heard in your life, and everyone is startled by this boisterous, loud banging of an arrival, and you all have arrived. And Sir Emmerich flings the door open and says, "It's about time you all got here!" with a shit-eating grin on his face. He's a very tall man. He's about 6'7". He's got dark, burly hair that's all kind of matted up a little. He's got some beads in it, and he is just wearing a very simple brown robe, and he's got a beautiful staff. Kender, this staff is made out of oh shit, sorry, hold on. No, okay, I remember now. It is a cudgel staff, but the thing that makes it special is it's made out of a glowing oak. So it is all changing. Only the color is consistent everywhere. It is very marbly, if you will. It kind of rolls all the way through. The only part that changes is where his hand is. And it changes almost like somebody's eyes do, like a mood, if you will. So it's a very interesting staff. Probably, I don't know if it's one you've ever seen before, Kender, but they're pretty
I'm a
rare.
forest gnome, so I might know of like the glowing oak, right?
Right.
Or heard of it.
Yeah, you're familiar, but it's not a very popular tree. So the staves are pretty rare to get. And he, smiles and waits for people to say hello or something. He just stands there expectantly.
Rogue Dragon goes, ta-da!
We would have gotten here sooner, dear sir, had we not had to traverse your stupid mud pit and laughing charms.
I just roar in his face.
Well, I was expecting some of those and other ones not so much, but nonetheless, I know what you're here for, and I'm so glad that you were able to make it through my little labyrinth. I hope that the Furbies didn't give you too much of a problem. And he grins impishly as he looks over with playful eyes. He's a very playful character. His eyes glitter with mischief. And he clearly just enjoys a bit of a game. So he invites you all in. Please, come on in.
Rogue Dragon just goes in. Like,
Okay.
no hesitation.
I'm being carried by Rogue Dragon, so I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, you just go in with her.
I shoulder check him as I go past him.
Rock, can you stop?
And he grunts a little and looks at the half-orc, but lets it slide. He realizes that the orc side of Ngrala is a bit aggressive.
I've motioned for Jennifer to head in after them, and I'll go
I go in. I'm very intrigued.
in. Okay.
Maybe-
I'll come up to the last person to go in.
Okay, so everyone's inside. Owen, as you walk in, can you please roll a perception?
Am I gonna trip over the door, stoop?
Yeah!
Perception A.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was that? I haven't had to roll one of those yet.
That
It's
should
in your
be-
skills.
Yeah, skills. What's your skills? There you go. Ah! Wait, hold on. Where is it? I don't see it. I only see... Wait, do I see? I don't see yours, Owen. Did you... You didn't go yet, did you?
He hasn't rolled it.
No, I haven't
okay.
rolled yet.
Oh, there you are.
All right.
Oh my gosh! All right.
I'm so
That
perceptive.
is the most
Yeah.
graceful stepping inside a house ever.
He does it. You actually
Like a
notice. You notice the little.
Just like that. Just like that.
You notice the trap. Owen looks down and looks up and smiles proudly and walks right over the little trap that was there for him.
Oh, well, down then.
He
Okay.
just rogued.
It was there just for me?
Yes. You know, Lord Emmerich enjoys his little pranks, and he knows who's the least dex.
I will be the only one to trip me, good sir.
Fair enough, Sir Owen. You win this time, but careful, there's more in my house.
I'm gonna stay by the door then, where I know where the one trap is.
Now we must get together and sit and eat and drink and be merry, and I must
Explain everything that is going on.
Exactly.
I can tell you what I know. It's not as much as I wish I could tell you.
It's gotta be more than the last guy.
Yes, Daver is, don't underestimate him. He pretends he knows less than he actually does, but it is equally unhelpful.
He's a great actor,
regardless.
though.
We
Yes.
should have beat him first.
So, what I do know is the Fae Sisters are up to something, and I think the half-orc has something
Can
to
you
do
not
with it.
click the pen?
Sorry. Such a bad habit. The Fae Sisters have selected the half-orc for a reason, well, I don't know, and quite frankly, only Ngrala, you will be able to figure out along the way. We'll see. I don't know. What I do know is this adventure will take you back over to one of the other wizards. But the good news is, the wizard I'm sending you to, I'm just saving you from the wizard that's... There's one that's even not as helpful as Daver. To say that he was even helpful. There's one even more useless, is what I'm saying. So I will send you to the other one because he actually might know where one of the Fae Sisters is. I have not heard from the Fae Sisters in over 500 years. They were once very active, and now they aren't. And we are really lost about it, and whatever it is, I really don't know, but I do know enough to get you along the way. But I insist that everyone rest first, and we, relax from this very fun adventure to my house, and we will begin our adventure again after our rest. And I will tell you more about what those crystals mean in your bag, and why Daver gave them to you, why they're important.
And why there's the night sky in my backpack, and why there's the stars in my backpack, because there's stars in my backpack. Can you see them? Look, there's stars in my backpack.
The dragon thinks he's got a magic carpet bag, so just...
Interesting.
It's bigger on the inside, maybe.
Oh, well, it looks like a normal old bag to me. I'm sorry, dear. I don't see anything, and I am the king of tricks And
You are very trickerous.
Yes, but I don't know what this is. It looks like a bag. It seems as if you're the only one who can see it. So with that, we'll end, and we will carry this on again, of course, next Tuesday. And we'll figure out what Lord Emmerich knows, or if he's just
Another useless wizard.
Yeah, another useless wizard.
I'm so excited. I got a good roll.
Woo!
Yay!
That was
You did
great.
so good.
That was awesome.
The experience points?
Yes. Because I didn't do that last week because Brittany was unconscious and such. So, but actually, we'll do that off of here. We'll just go ahead and tell everybody where they can find us for the next week, what we're doing, and then we'll handle that after. Cool. Okay. Rob, do you want to start us off again? Let us know what you'll be up to.
Sure. You can find me here in Twitch chat. Ishtara is the best, or on Twitter at Ishtara wins. And I will be spending the week doing what I normally do. Graphics for Misscliks for their current shows and upcoming shows. And that is me.
Cool. Miss Rogue Dragon Vanessa.
Well, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at RogueDragon013. And if you have any other interest in cosplay cabaret type adventures, we're having our first gig on Saturday. So on Mondays, I do a stream for Cosplay Cabaret where we make awesome things and drink lots of cider and geek out on nerdy stuff. So check us out, and you can look at all those wonderful things. We have a Facebook page, Cosplay Cabaret. So,
Cool.
Hooray!
I love it.
All right, Miss Hi-Res Kelly, what are you up to this week?
You can follow me on Twitter at HighResKelly. If you're going to TwitchCon, you'll see me there at the Hi-Res booth. And I guess that's about it.
Cool. Miss Trischi Naja.
Yes. You can find me on Twitter at Tris_CHI. I'll also be at TwitchCon. And in the meantime, I'm hanging out in the RP server for ARC. So if you find my shack, please obey my signs and stay off my grass.
All right, Miss Brittany.
You can find me at BE Sandler on like everything,
Okay.
like all the things. And then this next week, I'm not going to TwitchCon. I'll probably just be here playing Witcher.
Yeah, which
Cool. And for me, I will be really momming it up this week until we get in the hang of school. Well, that's to say that we start, of course, but if that does, and of course I'll be streaming on my own Twitch channel, which is CRSLINA, and you can find me on all the social media with Ganjalina or some type of assortment of that, like with extra A's and N's or whatever. So I'm out there. So thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. If you haven't already, please press that follow button for Misscliks. If you love what you see, if you want to support the Misscliks community, please press that subscription button. And, a portion of that proceeds always goes towards the awesome community of Misscliks. So until next week, or of course table flipping on Friday, Misscliks, I'm sorry, Heroes of the Storm is Thursdays, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have the Storm, yeah.
Yeah, I have the Storm is on Thursday, and then table flipping on Friday. So yes, we will catch you then, and please make sure to keep up with us on social media as well. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye!
Bye!